It may take you 40 years for the simple reason that you don't know your why. Listen to me, my friend Dr. Dennis Kimbrough, I don't know if you guys know him. He's a well-renowned author. He was solicited by the wealthiest man in the world to finish the book for Napoleon Hill, who has been deemed the godfather of philosophy. So Dennis Kimbrough went to W.C. Clement Stone's office, and they said, listen, we want you to finish Napoleon Hill's book. I had the privilege of interviewing Dr. Dennis Kimbrough. And this is what he said about knowing your purpose. He said, there is no grander sight than a man or woman who is committed to a single purpose, one aim. It is a divine purpose that gives meaning to life. It unifies all powers, binds them together, makes strong and united what was once weak. Regardless of what may come, sickness, poverty, or disaster, you will never turn from your objective when you know your why. Is that not the truth? Yes. Listen to me clearly. I want to, because I like to share stuff in real life examples. Okay, I don't really like to speak in theory. I was running around, right? I was making a lot of money on the internet, right? My calling is entertainment. I've known since the age of 5 that I was supposed to be in somebody's movie, on some stages, speaking to people. But I got sidetracked, okay? So I joined the United States Marine Corps. Hoorah. But I'm a firm believer. I'm a firm believer that everything happens the way it's supposed to happen. I was just telling Miss Mary Nell Fulton that earlier. Everything happens in your life the way it's supposed to happen. Now it's up to you to learn something from it. So I knew ever since the age of 5 I wanted to be on stages. I mean, I remember living in the Bethesda community, nothing but woods all the way around. Woods. That was it. So all I had was my imagination, right? So I knew that that's what I wanted to do, but yet I allowed fear to run me into the United States Marine Corps. Now, so I went on, I got out of the Marine Corps, and I said, I'm going to pursue my dreams. Still got scared, we ain't got a job, okay? So anyhow, I stopped doing the job thing. I started doing the internet marketing thing. I started traveling all across the world, staying in mansions, teaching people. I even ended up in Mexico in a 17,000 square foot villa where men want something to drink, handing us stuff. They were washing our clothes. They were doing everything. So I was making money hand over foot. Good life, right? Good life, right? No, because it wasn't my purpose. Let me tell you, it doesn't matter how much money you make. If you don't know your why, and if you're not pursuing your why, you will never be complete. Let me just go ahead and put that out there, okay? So I'm sitting there, I'm turning money over like, wow, this money coming in is good. I'm traveling, I'm staying places. I'm meeting people all across the world, or Facebook, I'm meeting them in person. And I'll never forget, I was in my house and I said, God, I'm not happy. And I said, what do you want me to do? I said, I need you to tell me my next move. And I got my journal. Step number 1, get your journals out. Start writing again. Remember the Bible says to have what? Childlike faith? Because a child believes that they can do any and everything, right? You can't. I bet you I can jump up to the moon. You can? Okay, well, go ahead. A child has childlike faith. They believe that they can do any and everything. But as adults, we grow up and we tend to leave that childlike faith on the shelf. And that's when we become robotic. That's when we get stuck in routine and not living the lives that God has ordained for us. So I said, God, tell me what you want me to do. So I'm sitting there with my journal and I'm waiting for him to say something. Nothing happens. So I get up. I'm mad now. Can I be real with you? I'm mad. Because I wanted an answer right away. So I go take a shower. And as I'm in the shower, the thoughts came to me. Live your childhood dream. I said, what now? Live your childhood dreams. Do the things that make you happy and stop chasing money. When I got out of the shower, I wrote in my journal those words because I wanted to be able to come back to the day when I started getting sad, when I started getting broke, when I was getting distracted by shiny balls. Shiny balls are things that are brought into your life to take you off course, okay? Come on, somebody. There's things that take you off course, but they're not to make you happy. So I wanted to be able to write the vision and make it plain, which we're going to go into step number 2 in a minute. So that was me getting back to my why. As soon as I wrote that down and I got back to my why and I made God a promise, I said, God, I promise I'm going to live my childhood dreams. I'm only going to say yes to things that I want to do. If I don't want to do it, I don't care how much money they attach to it, I'm going to say no. If it does not align with my purpose and my vision, I'm going to say no. A few days later, I met the great David E. Talbert. In case you don't know, he's a Hollywood film director. He's worked with the likes of Oscar winner Monique, Danny Glover, Danny Glover, Color Purple, so on and so on. He's toured 15 stage plays that have grossed multi-millions of dollars. He's been deemed by the NAACP as the people's playwright. So a few days later, after I declared I'm going to stick to my why, I meet Danny Glover. I meet David Talbert. Coincidence? I think not. See, when you align to the plan that God has for you, he will prosper you and not harm you. A year later, I was in his movie. So now I'm standing across the table in a scene in the movie Almost Christmas from Danny Glover, in my favorite movie of all times. I share that with you because when you know your why and you avoid the distractions, aka shiny balls, things will start to fall in line for you. So step number 1 is know your why. Okay? You can't be working towards something if you don't know what you're working towards. You got to know your why. Step number 2, vision. You got to see what you don't see. You got to believe that what you see when you close your eyes, that you can make happen, make materialize when you open your eyes. When I got to the Steve Harvey show, everybody was like, Sue, were you scared? How was it meeting Steve? Were you nervous? No. Because when I closed my eyes every night, I saw it. I was already there. All right. So when it happened, it had no choice but to happen. I felt comfortable. Now, I hope I'm not sounding crazy to you guys, but if you think about it, when you were a child, you had dreams. You used your imagination. Einstein said that imagination is the key to, he said imagination is everything. It is the preview to life's common attractions. Think about that. All you got to do is imagine it, feel it, believe it, see it, and then you can receive it. Do you get that? Imagination is the preview to life's common attraction. So whatever you can see, and as long as it aligns with the plan that God has for you, you can make it manifest. So when I got there to Steve's people, it was just like, I promise y'all, it was like favor on my life. They were smiling, they were complimenting me. They were like, you'll probably come back. Steve's been able to launch the career of people. And I had no idea that when I went there, they would be calling me back in another month to come back for a second appearance. You can't tell me God ain't good. In case you don't know, I'm from Williamsburg County. Williamsburg County has been deemed the poorest county in the state of South Carolina. I live in King Street now, but I lived in the Bethesda where there was nothing but trees and more trees. And here I was with this imagination that God gave me, that gift to tell me that you are going to travel the world, you're going to speak for me, you're going to be in movies, you're going to be somebody. And all I had to do was believe and align with the plan. Step number 3, you've got to I want to make sure I get my steps right with y'all. You got to take action. I was right. Look at that. You got to take action. You can see it all day. But if you don't do nothing, then what? What does the Bible say? Faith without works is what? Oh, Lord. Some of people, look, I ain't going to say some people. Can I tell y'all about me? Lord, help me, God. I want to live my dreams. Lord, please, Jesus, help me, Lord. Get in the car, go to work. Come home, sit on the couch, turn the TV on. That's what they doing on Love and Hip Hop. Oh my goodness. The Young and the Restless, because I know some of y'all don't know about no Love and Hip Hop. So let me go on to the Young and the Restless and let you know about that. And the guy that liked. That's what they, oh my goodness, Victor know better than that. Look at Nikki. What I'm saying is, you got to take action. It's not enough to see it or to dream it or to know your why. You have to do something. And what I want to say to people, the Bible gives us the basic instructions on how to live the life that God wants for us. All we got to do is listen to it. I read so many success books, and all of them, they are patterned after the Bible. And there's a reason for that. So faith without works is dead. You got to take action. So every day, what I started to do was, I said, okay, God, you wanted me to come back to Williamsburg County? You wanted me to do entertainment? I started doing my stage plays. Let me tell you something. You got to obey the vision 100% though, okay? When I started back doing my stage plays here, I said, nah, I can't do it in Williamsburg County. That place too small. So I went to Horry County, lost thousands of dollars. Okay, they just didn't come out. Okay. I'm going to go to Sumter then. I'm going to go to Sumter County. They're going to come out there. I know they're going to come out there. They know about the theater there. I lost thousands of dollars. But as soon as I came back to King Street, South Carolina, Williamsburg County, God blessed me to profit. Amen. When I came back to Williamsburg County in 2003, God told me to do entertainment. And he said people from all around the world would come in. When we did that play 15 days before Christmas, now y'all know, in a poor county, 15 days before Christmas, we done spent all our money on our kids' Christmas, right? We had people from all over to come. We had about 300 people in there. And people from North Carolina, people flew from California to come. People from different parts of South Carolina, from Georgia, came to King Street, South Carolina. And I say that to say this: when you obey the vision and stop trying to take it into your own hands, God will work the master plan. But you have to take consistent action. You can't work today and then take off 5 days and expect a full paycheck. You can't even go on nobody's job. Well, you can expect it, but you ain't gonna get it. So you have to work the dream consistently. And it takes more than motivation. Because there's some days I don't feel like getting out of bed. There's some days I don't feel like pursuing my dream. Because I sometimes feel like I should be further than where I am. But let me tell you something. We serve a God that does not operate in time. So he can accelerate you just like that. The same way he got me onto the Steve Harvey show just like that is the same way that he can accelerate your lives. So you have to consistently work the dream. Oprah Winfrey says excellence does not go unnoticed. So if you are putting one foot in front of the other and you are doing the best that you can, keep your head down and know that your time is coming. There's a song they used to sing in my old church, Promised Land Church. It's like, put your time in, payday is coming. I know I ain't no Xandra, but come on now. Put your time in, payday is coming after a while. Put your time in. All right. Y'all keep putting your time in. I got two more I want to give you. The next step is push. Pray until something happens. How about also produce until something happens? Let me tell you something. I had a beatboxing video. I did a beatboxing video, put it on Facebook. It went viral. It had millions of views. I had no idea it was going to go viral. The craziest things. So I said, it's got millions of views. Let me write to the Steve Harvey show. Because a lot of people are like, how did you get there? I took that video. I went to their website. And I said, this video has millions of views. Would you like to have me on your show? The producer calls me back in 30 minutes. Hey, I'm from the Steve Harvey show. Stop playing. Like, God, you sure work fast. I said, yeah, I would like your video. It's got to go through 3 producers. So it went through the second producer. It was good. Went to the third producer. Nah, it's not going to make it this time. I was hurt. I was hurt. I was like, I'm going to get on TV. But God didn't want to expose me nationally doing. But I couldn't see that at that time. All I wanted to do was be on TV. But I kept pushing, producing until something happens, praying until something happens. And I solicited them 2 more times. And I said, here you go. Check out that. I got all these motivational videos where I'm the thug motivator trying to get people on the right path. What you think about that? They didn't answer me. They didn't answer me. So I left it alone. Because one monkey don't stop the show. All right. You got to keep pushing, praying, and producing until something happens. So lo and behold, out of the blue, they called me. Hey, Sue, we'd like to know if you'd like to be on the show. We have a guest panel. We think you'd be great for it. We think we want you to come on. You did that beatboxing video thing. I was like, oh. I said, God, you know I don't want to go on there for this beatboxing video, but that's the way you want to bring me out to the world, and I'm going to be obedient. I really don't want to go on TV, but I want to go, but I don't want to go for this. So then they had me do another video to talk about church. Come on now, how about that? Come on now. I never saw that one come when I was growing up. That I was going to be talking about church to get on TV. So I was like, okay, we'll call you back. Call me back the next day. The senior producer calls me. Hey, Sue, we want to ask you a few questions. They start asking me some questions. I start spitting out the answers. They was like, yeah, we know you reached out to us about 2 months ago for the beatboxing video. I said, no, that was 2 years ago. They was like, yeah. We don't want to bring you on for that. I was like, you know when you first give your life to Christ, you don't know what to say, you just walk. So I said, oh my God, I said, thank you, Jesus. We want to bring you on as a budding life coach and motivational speaker. I was like, thank you, Jesus. So listen, that's why I say keep pushing, keep praying and producing until something happens. So I get there to the show. I mean, they treating us with love. I'm in the green room. They got my name on the wall. I'm from Williamsburg County. You hear me? I'm up in Chi-Town, and they got this country girl's name on the wall, Sueham. My stage name, not even my government name, my stage name. They sending the vehicle down to the airport to pick me and my team up. They done paid for this 5-star hotel up in Chi-Town.
All right.
Come on now. I got the driver with the iPad with it up in the window that says Sueham. Is Sueham? Yes, that's me. Right this way.
All right.
You can't tell me dreams don't come true. I get to the studio, oh, your hair is beautiful, your makeup is done. Oh my God, you look so good. It's like they're just focusing on me. Because God has set that appointed time. Remember what I said? Excellence does not go unnoticed for a long time. Keep working, keep working. So I'm like, I did the show, boom, it was a great show. Y'all didn't see the first show because Nikki Haley came on TV because of the storm. But it's okay. God said, you know what, your people in South Carolina didn't see you. I'm going to set this up for you. Watch this. I get a text message. Come on now, I got the producer's phone numbers now. So they're doing another panel. They thought you would be great for it. So I get there to the show the second time, same thing laid out. I'm closer to the studio this time where I can actually hear Steve. I don't have to watch him on the TV. I'm in my green room. I can step out. The studio is right there. And at that moment, I heard God say, each time I'm taking you closer and closer and closer. As long as you obey the vision and do not give up. So I get there and the lady was like, yeah, our head producer, we were having a meeting and they were like, why not bring that Sue lady back? So I'm learning all this behind the scenes. And I'm like, oh my goodness. See, that's what God will do. He will put you on the minds and the hearts of people. Cause you to have favor. So I stand here and I tell people all the time, I brag about being from Williamsburg County because I want people to understand that you can make it. My last tip is don't quit. Don't quit moving. Don't quit pursuing your dreams. Don't quit believing in you. I don't care if mom and daddy say you can't do this. This ain't right for you. You need to go to college. You need to get this job. You need to go into the military. You need to get married. You need to give it up. It ain't for you. Keep going. Yes. Don't quit. I don't care if your bank account get on -500. I had to file bankruptcy in 2009. I had to lose my house. I had to lose all my vehicles. I had to lose all 16 income producing units that I had in my name. I had to lose everything. My son even had to go live with his dad because I couldn't afford to feed all 3 of my kids. But I'm here today living in my dreams because I did not quit. So I don't care what comes against you. God sent you here with a master plan. All you got to do is align to it. You got to see it. You got to feel it. You got to believe it. And you got to go out there and make that thing happen, okay? You got to push. You got to know your why. Every day you got to go forward like it's your last day. You got to want it. Like E.T. the hip-hop preacher said, as bad as you want to breathe. Now, I know you want to breathe. You want to breathe, right? You want to breathe, so you got to want your dreams just as bad as you want to breathe. As Les Brown said, it ain't over until I win. My name is Solandia Hammond, a.k.a. Sueham, baby. I'm so known as your thought motivator. And I was just giving you what it takes to succeed. Keep God first, and you can have everything that you desire and more.